Welcome to Infomedia Updates. So today we try to discuss about datagram networks and virtual circuit networks. Datagram networks. It is a part of networking. Datagram. This term came from a protocol, that is UDP. UDP means User Datagram Protocol. We have two types of protocols to transfer the data from one node to another node, means one system to another system. Those are TCP and UDP. These two protocols are belongs to transport layer. So generally TCP means transmission control protocol, UDP means user datagram protocol. This datagram network term came from UDP. Transmission TCP control protocol using to transfer the data from one system to another system. If the TCP fails, then the UDP controls the data transmission. So now we try to discuss about how it is controlling the data. Datagram network. The data we transfer in the form of packets. Okay, packets are using to transfer the data from source to destination. To transfer the data, definitely we need the destination address. So while transferring the data, the packets, every packet have some header files. So in these header files we are saving the destination address. So by using the address, it can simply transfer the data from source to destination files. But each packet have their own address. Suppose we have 4 packets, every packet have their own header address. Every packet have some header files and every header file have some unique address. Unique means a different address. 4 packets have 4 different addresses. And suppose in the diagram we have A, B, C, D. These all are packets. And we have some different routes also. A can find some other route, B can find some other route, C can find some other route, D also find some other route. But which is the nearest path? So by it can simply choose the nearest path and it can simply transfer the data to destination address. So in datagram network, identifying the nearest path also very important. Suppose we are transferring, you are sending one message to your friend, he is in USA and you are in India. So to transfer the data from India to USA, there is some cable networks to transfer the data, and sometimes we use some wireless communications or satellite communications. So in these cables and satellite networks or any other routers or switches, it can find the nearest path to transfer the data. Okay, why it is choosing the nearest path means to choose the to save the time. Okay, so we right now we can in our mobile phones we are talking with each other and we are chatting with each other because of this datagram networks. It can simply identify the nearest path. So it is simply saving the time of users. So in the host one we have A, B, C, D packets. Suppose you are sending one file. The file can divided, we are simply dividing into small packets and every packets have their header files and every header file using to save some unique address of the destination. So simply this is about datagram datagram networks. So the important points in the datagram networks is we are simply transferring the data in the form of packets. Every packet have their own header file. Every header file have their own unique address and every packet will go in a different paths and it is identifying the nearest paths while transferring the data to destination. This is about a datagram network. And virtual circuit network. In virtual circuit network, here there also we can use the same diagram, but while transferring the data every header file have same address. In datagram network every header file have some different addresses, but in virtual circuit network every packet and every header file have the same destination address. There is no change in the address. That is the small difference between the datagram network and the virtual circuit network. Example for datagram network is browsing a website. Suppose you are entered a keyword in the Google Chrome. It can show some different addresses like uh, Geeks for Geeks, Java T Point, some other websites. We can see the links. By clicking on the link, we can simply connect with the website. But to connect with the website, first of all we need to connect with the www server, and after that VSNL servers, and after that ISP, internet service providers servers, and after that the local servers, and after that we are connecting with the switches, routers, cables. To transfer the data, this much servers and cables and systems we are using. Okay. In every time the source and the destination address is changing, so the packets also need to change their source and destination addresses. So this is an browsing data in a Google Chrome or a browser. It is an example for datagram networks. Virtual circuit network, here the telecommunication is the example, because we can establish a single time connection. Suppose you are connected with your friend through WhatsApp call. It is a single time connection. Suppose in datagram network we are searching for different websites in different time, but here a single time connection we can establish. Okay, so there is no change of destination address while talking with another person, because it is already connected. So the header file is same in the virtual circuit network. And radio frequency also comes under example for virtual circuit network. We can write the same diagram, we can choose the same diagram for virtual circuit network also. In both uh, in both concepts, the nearest path technique is common. Why we are using nearest path means to save the user's time. So simply this is about a datagram network and the virtual circuit network. Thank you.